Hello Cancer, and welcome back to the channel. We are back after a long pause of almost a year now. We are trying to transition to this practice full time, so it may take us a while until we do so. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like the content. It would help us a great deal. Also, if you want to buy us a coffee for the energy that we're putting out, you can find our PayPal link in the comments below. We will change the format a bit. We will have 3 sections: the general reading, the general energy for the month of August, the work or projects, and love. So, if you want to skip ahead, you have timestamps in the description. So for the month of August, my dear Cancer, we have Knight of Wands, King of Swords, and Ace of Pentacles. So, oops, sorry, happens. What I understand from these cards is that someone is very obnoxious, very agitated, very fiery. They have zero patience. As you can see, this person, the Knight of Wands, is on a mission. They are traveling at very high speed. They have the wand in their hand, so they're ready for battle. Also, you can see they have their armor on, so this may be you getting ready to attack something. But here in the middle I see the King of Swords, which is some sort of authority. This energy, this person is not so much a go-grabber like the Knight of Wands is, because they already have achieved some sort of authority. So this is an authority. Swords usually talk about air signs, so this would be maybe you're dealing with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or this may be your energy. And the Knight of Wands here is a fiery person. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. So we have this sort of relationship here where one person is the one that goes out and gets the job done, and the other one is like the mastermind. So the King of Swords has this ability to cut straight through the truth. He can see through people's masks. He is a very good judge of character. Okay, so the general energy for August would be that one person, I would ask you to try and apply this for your particular situation. But what I see, what I feel, is that someone in authority is kind of holding back this person who is very quick-tempered from some sort of new beginning, or from some sort of reward. Okay, if you have kids, this may be like you putting yourself straight in the middle between your child and some sort of reward that they want, some sort of wish that they have. Ace of Pentacles, so this is the seed, this is like your core self, this is the soul. For the moment it's like in its shell. You know how you take seeds and you put them in a dark place until New Year's, until the new year comes, and you're ready to put this seed to the ground and watch it develop in a beautiful plant. So this is in the initial phase. This may be an idea, this may be a new endeavor, this may be a new project, but this new project is being blocked somehow or protected by someone in authority, and it's keeping away a person that wants to use this seed. Okay. This blockage here may be for good or bad reasons. Like the King of Swords may be protecting this Ace of Pentacles, like because it is not the best time to sow this seed, to start this project, or the King of Swords actually has a lot of patience coming from previous experiences that they have, like the horrors that they've seen. Okay, so the King of Swords may have a reason to why he wants to keep this seed in a cold, dark place, maybe keep it for later. The Knight of Wands may want to start this project now, may want to start this endeavor now. If you're involved with someone else, maybe they don't have a lot of patience, so let's move in together quickly now. If possible, let's start this project now, even though maybe we don't have the necessary resources. Or these energies may be like inside of you. You have one part of you, it's like one archetype, maybe the father, the king, who is seeing the situation. You're trying to have the necessary patience to find the correct environment, the correct conditions in order to sow this seed. But there's another part inside of you which is restless. If not now, then when? But King of Swords being in the middle, so crowning this reading, I think you should listen to this authority inside of you for now. Sometimes it's not so good to listen to the King of Swords because he's like some sort of a mummy, and if you would listen to everything that this archetype is telling you, maybe you wouldn't have so much action in your life. Maybe your life would be a bit more sterile if you see all the ways in which a situation could go bad. Okay, but for the moment, in the month of August, try to embody the King of Swords energy. Okay, Cancer, work department, professional life, career, creative projects, any type of side hustle that you would have. Again, Knight of Wands, 11 Justice, 21 the World card, and King of Wands. Okay, the Knight of Wands coming again, so I understand that this is you, and you're sort of flying away with very high speed from a situation that maybe is not serving you well. Okay, maybe the general reading was making more of a reference to your work life, so I can imagine that your work life would have a big impact on you in the month of August. I don't know if it's in accordance with your planning, but do try to get like a few days off, okay, in order for you to reach a sound and sane conclusion. Okay, Knight of Wands, King of Wands, so you're going through a transformation, some sort of maturity in the month of August when it comes to your career or creative projects. Okay, So reinterpreting the general reading, maybe there is someone in authority that does not want to give you a new project that is starting off and you are well equipped to handle it. Okay, so you have no type of holding back when it comes to starting a project, putting the first bricks for a house in a metaphorical way. Okay, so you're ready to attack, but a person in authority may see you as not having the necessary skills. Maybe they see you as being too feisty, too young, too maybe they actually discriminate you in some sort of a way, or maybe because you're a woman or you look a certain way, or maybe even just because you're a man and you're very a bit aggressive in the way you do things at work. Okay, so I'm feeling this type of energy here, but it may be necessary in order for you to evolve to your next stage. This is a person that is on a mission, so this is a person that has a lot of tasks. Not many people can handle their day-to-day to-do list. Okay, so you're like a warrior, and here at the end of August, I think in your professional life you will reach the next stage where you become a king. So you become the equivalent of the authority that is keeping you back from evolving. Why? Because you realize that maybe the other person doesn't you just don't agree with the other person. Maybe you don't condone of their way of taking certain decisions. You are not on the same page with them. Maybe you recognize the fact that they have their own justice in a way, but it's not in accordance with what you feel on the inside. You may also surpass the some sort of imposter syndrome. I mean, I'm not sure if you have this, but for some of you who do, you will pass this threshold where you see people in authority as being a know-it-all, and you recognize that you have so much knowledge, so much ability to manage a team, manage a project, manage your clientele, that you would waste a lot of things not owning up to your own power here. Okay, and King of Wands, this is a very compassionate leader taking care of everyone on the team, trying to create like a warm environment at work where everyone can put out their best skills. Okay, and in between these, okay, I see 11 the Justice and 21 the World card. So 11 the Justice, this is 1 + 1 is 2. It's related to the High Priestess and it's in reverse. You also have the two columns here, the black and the white, the one who puts the seeds to the ground, and here you have the conquering tribes with skulls here hanging below, and this is a sign for Libra. So it's about balancing, about what is right and what is wrong, how for ages now you would have this the elite ruling over the ones who actually do the work. So when it comes to a workplace, I think you're kind of fed up of having superiors that don't take your work into account. They disregard your ideas. even though you are the one who actually gets the job done, these people, I think you see them as people who just sit on their ass and take decisions that actually affect you and many others. Okay. And for some reason, it's just how the way things are for now. We need more people to step up to the plate and make known to these types of leaders that I don't see any type of good coming from your side. You need to struggle for your team. You need to struggle for the people who actually do the work, and the company gets paid for the work or the hours or the overtime that we put in. Okay. We need more recognition on an employee level. We don't need people sitting on their ass and taking decisions that are not based on real facts. Okay. I've seen this a lot of times where the company would say like, okay, we have brought you this new advantage, like you'd have something percent off at this spa or this company in order for you to be more relaxed as an employee, etc., etc. Okay, let's be real. We need bigger salaries, better pay. We need our overtime to be paid. You need to actually promote the people who are like this, who are like you, Cancer. Okay? We need more people like you that actually gets things done by taking real action, not just by taking decisions. Okay? So justice in reverse here leads me to believe that there is no justice, and I actually feel like the fire from this person deep within my chest and in my stomach area, and I get the feeling like I would want to grind my teeth together when I see this injustice being done. With the King of Swords in the general reading, if you don't have justice served to you by upper management, by superiors, by your business collaborators, you need to see this very clearly and put an end to it. Okay, you can embody that King of Swords energy and serve justice to yourself. Okay, the trickle down economy model is not a solution anymore for 2019, 2020 onwards. Okay, you cannot have people at the top level just sitting there having all these ant-like people and like champions fighting for their product or their projects and getting some like, here are your peanuts for this month. Thank you for generating this amount of revenue for me, this amount of value, contributing so much to this project. But here is like, here are my 2 cents. Go and get yourself something nice. That type of attitude, okay? I think you're gonna see it very, very clearly in August. And it's not necessarily an occasion for you to get all bitter about, oh, the world is unjust, oh, I do all these things. No, it's a moment for you to see the injustice clearly. Okay, I'm not gonna deal with all these things. Generate this revenue for other people, and even take their condescending attitude towards me. Okay, so after 11, the Justice, here comes 21, the World card. So this is 2, and 2 plus 1 is 3. So it's going in a crescendo way, where this is the next stage. This is some sort of completion. Okay, you have here like this olive branch, which reminds us of the Ouroboros, would be the snake biting its own tail. It's like the cycles of life and of the universe. You have here the four four symbols for each season of the year, and the cycle between light and dark, day and night. Okay, and here in the middle you have a person which is reborn. So this talks about endings. Okay, so it is ending now. You are gonna end this cycle, this like rat race where people are not appreciating the things that you do for them. Maybe some of you are quitting a job and starting your own company, your own project, based on the just on the thought that if I'm able to do this amount of work, this amazing work for this company or this project, why not start my own thing? So I would be putting this time into my own evolution. I don't need to be like a beggar. Okay, I don't need to smile and be polite and represent the company here, there, and everywhere. I can have my own thing. Also, you won't be restricted. If you have your own thing, you could implement your own procedures, your own ideas. Okay, so you won't be restricted. Maybe you feel a bit restricted at the workplace, because I see this person here having this armor, and here there is no armor. These people, this is like a new beginning. This is being reborn after this cycle has ended. And here you would have a king which only has his staff, the staff of power in his hand, sign that he is a leader, but no armor. So this is a sign that he is done battling maybe windmills. Okay, he is going to get his maybe you're doing this on your own, but you could, Cancer, because I know you're a people's person. All the Cancers that I know are people's persons. Maybe you could do this on your own, or you could have your small gathering of people willing to follow you on, because now you are really understanding of the situation, of your abilities and your power, and you're giving justice to yourself. Congratulations in advance for for what you will be discovering in your professional life in the month of August. Okay, love life, Cancer, love life. Doesn't seem very happy. Doesn't look like a very happy situation here for the month of August. Someone is being very not impressed. They're like a bit bewildered that this situation is still going on. We have the Page of Cups, Two of Wands, Queen of Wands, Nine of Wands, Two of Swords. So what I see here with just most important players in this row, the Page of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Now the Page of Cups, it's like they're indulging a bit in they're living it up, they're living life up, they're not seeing clearly, because here they're just drinking their mind away, they're looking in their cup. They're not taking into consideration the things that are going on. I feel like some sort of an adolescence, immature presence. They may have good intentions, like to give you their heart, their love, but what is there actually? Okay, I see the Queen of Wands being the one that is looking straight at us right now, and she is not really impressed. It's like she's not looking to the left or to the right because she just cannot. I just cannot look the situation in the face. She's very the Queen of Wands is very sure of herself. She's a powerful feminine energy. This may apply to you as a man if you are really in tune with your feminine energy. That is what is called to be a wholesome human. Okay, men being in touch with their feminine energy, women being in touch with their masculine energy. Okay, so try to apply this for your particular situation and watch out if you're actually acting like the Page of Cups, where life is happening now, let's enjoy the moment. Oh, I love everything about life. I'm going out all the time. I'm seeing so many people. We're partying and living it up until 4 o'clock in the morning. Then we get up and go to work at 9 or 10. We're tired, but we're still living it up because we have this full soul, full with water. We're so in love with everything. It's not bad to be like that, but we still need to have some sort of some sort of balance, okay? Because if you're acting like this, or if some person in your life is acting like this, the other one, the significant one, is just not impressed with this thing. Between the Page of Cups and the Queen of Wands, you have the Two of Wands. This is a choice. These are differences when it comes to a path or a choice. Okay, I see two paths here. And the Page of Cups is on one side, Queen of Wands is on another, and they're sort of parallel, okay? So these people don't go that well together. It may be some sort of twin flame relationship because Wands are fire, Cups are water, and these are polar opposites. When you have the two coming together, you would have a lot of steam, okay? No one says that it's not gonna be like a very indulging type of energy here with a lot of passion, but it needs to add up to something. And the Queen of Wands, she's seen a lot in this life. It's like it's very hard to lie to this person, to sprinkle fairy dust in her eyes and tell her that, okay, next month we're gonna do this, I'm gonna leave my wife, or this is gonna happen, and next month rolls around and nothing happens from what has been promised before. So she's actually not the type to try to manipulate, okay? Because she will cut everything off. You're actually insulting of her energy, of her essence, when you do this type of thing, okay? Queen of Wands is a person who is very able to take care of herself or of himself and those around, okay? So she is very loving, she's very warm, she's very passionate and fiery, but if you cross her, and here in this situation, I think she's giving a personal example of how to hold back and oops, sorry, okay, I think we're okay now. She's giving a personal example of how to hold back your power, because if she would want to, I think she could easily destroy this little Page of Cups here. But here you have this moment of stagnation between the two, where the Page of Cups is maybe like trying to offer this love, but he sort of feels on the inside that this is way out of his league. Maybe he has a different lifestyle and this is not quite what he had in mind. Because the Queen of Wands, when you get like a person that sort of resembles in their energy, in the way that they talk, in the way that they lead their life, if they resemble some sort of authority, some sort of royal attitude, and I'm not saying royal like you're not able to reach this person's level because they have so many cars, houses, big paycheck. It's not like that. It's just their attitude. It's like some people are just noble, okay? They're just noble within themselves. And the Queen of Wands here is holding back. It's like, I'm not gonna indulge in this infantile attitude here. This is why we have the stagnation with the Two of Wands. Someone could very easily untie themselves from the situation because this person is tied here, but they have one hand loose, so they would be able to get out easily. But the Page of Cups may be sitting around to see if something catches, okay? And the Queen of Wands, she's not even looking at this person. It's like, I'm just not, no. Okay, no, under no circumstances. And am I gonna interact with someone that does not see my value and my power? If you're in a committed love relationship and or married, your partner may go through this type of phase where they're just all over the place with their emotions, going out a lot, and maybe it's just a phase for them. Okay, but for you, I see here with the Nine of Wands that it's kind of triggering something. It's like they going and interacting with other people, being so open-hearted. It's like it's putting you in a stagnation phase where you don't feel so much connected. And it's triggering you to feel like, okay, if you're not interacting with me, not being clear about what do you want exactly, I fear that you are gonna make me feel like I am almost single here. It's triggering some sort of a trauma inside of you where you feel like you're not being respected, not being valued, not being in a real connection with this other person. And whenever you feel this, it's like you get a bit defensive in a way. It's like you may see some sort of a conflict ahead, or it's putting you in this conflict like mood, okay? Because the Knight of Wands usually talks about it's like a single energy of a single person that is trying to protect themselves. And what are you trying to protect yourself with this Queen of Wands energy? You're trying to protect your heart, okay? Because this person is having the wand over their chest area. So you're trying to protect your heart from what? Two of Swords. Again, the High Priestess. I think it's something in your intuition. Okay, so it's like your senses are tingling that some sort of decision will have to be taken after this Two of Swords here. I have the Two of Wands and the Two of Swords, so this is stagnation in regards to action. This is a stagnation in regards to a decision or a thought or an idea or a concept. 2. A lot of stagnation. For some of you, if you're dealing with another person and they're acting like the Page of Cups is here, just this moment here in August when you feel that you're a bit parallel with the other person and you don't quite see what you actually have in common. Do we have anything in common? If you are leading this life and I'm like this, maybe we don't have that much in common, and you get in this single types of I'm gonna go here in this corner, lick my wounds type of thing, because in advance, because it's like I feel some sort of decision will have to be taken soon. So this is stagnation, where you see how different you are from the other person, and here is another type of stagnation where you come to terms with the fact that you need to take this sort of decision. And who is in charge to take this sort of decision? I don't think it's this person. Okay, they just have a cup to give. I think it's you. You're the leader in this case. You see the situation. Only you can value yourself. If this person is going rampage, spending time with other people and not valuing you, not interacting with you like they should, you already have like the hurt in advance. You're already protective from what it would mean to come into this Two of Swords and being forced to take some sort of a decision. Here you have creative differences, okay? So one person thinks one thing and the other sword thinks something else. So there's like a cross between the things that you both think. So what I feel is that you're crowning the reading in a way. You're handling this situation, but you sort of feel that in the month of September you will have to take a decision. So thank you very much, Cancer. We will see what decision you will take in the month of September. Probably in the middle of August we will put out these new readings, okay? Also below you will have a song that is somehow related to the situation. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And if you want to buy us coffee for the energy that we put out, take a look in the description. We have our PayPal account there. Take care, Cancer, and we'll see each other in the month of August. Bye.